Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, bringing you another video. So today we're going to be doing another event idea video. This is a mini update, and this is the one you voted for, which is the Lobster mini update. So I kind of like to do these different types of mini updates. So a lot of the time a mini update is normally just based around one episode or one or two episodes or potentially a theme. And sometimes we do occasionally get like a really wacky mini event. I think a good example is the not yet spring cleaning one. That one was pretty damn wacky, where you had Alice Glick and the original Brown House and all that stuff. That one was like pretty out there, and so I kind of went for something a bit similar with this one ish. It's based around a theme. The theme is lobsters. Pretty simple, and it's funny because I didn't plan for this to happen, but obviously the last update I did was the superhero update, where the final character was Pinchy. And the final character of this one is also Pinchy. Now, in that update, Pinchy was an NPC. And I think, to be honest, I think I would prefer Pinchy to be an NPC. But for this one, to make it special, I've given him tasks. So it's still a bit different. So hopefully you enjoy. Alright, so the start-up is Mr. Burns is told by Russ Cargill that he is no longer allowed to dump in Springfield River. He accepts and instead tells Smithers that they are going to be dumping in the waste out at sea. Lisa objects, saying that the marine life will be damaged, but Russ Cargill says that it's international waters, so he can't help it. Lisa tells Homer they need to stop this, but Homer doesn't care. Lisa instead mentions the poor lobsters, and Homer is on board. No man will hurt his favourite food. Make Lisa protest nuclear waste dumping, make Homer protest nuclear waste dumping, make Mr. Burns dump waste, and this will unlock the event. The event currency is going to be lobster meat, which is just here, so yeah, let's go. I know lobster's fish technically, but you know, it doesn't really matter. Well, is it even considered fish? I don't even know. Lobster meat. Anyway, in the store is Maitre D with Chez Paris. And this will be a semi-exclusive building, and it will be 150 donuts. Now, the reason why it's semi-exclusive is because we only ever actually saw the interior of this building. So this one actually appeared in Some Enchanted Evening, I believe. So it's like a really, really old building. But there's another building that appears in that episode where it only appears in the interior, and that's the babysitting agency place. That only appears in the interior as well, but they actually gave us a tapped out sort of semi-exclusive building for that. So I think they should do the exact same thing with this. Just give us a cool looking restaurant. You know, you can use these windows as a starting point. You know, have these cool windows in here with the curtains, maybe like a little silhouette of this couple here potentially, maybe a silhouette of the lobster tank potentially, and you get this waiter with it as well. So Maitre D, he was the waiter, so figured why not. Anyway, Cookie Kwan thanks Lisa and Homer for their recent protesting. The town and the housing market now has a lobster fever. Lobsters are in right now. Lisa's annoyed. This is not what she was protesting. So you make Lisa try to clear up her message. Make Homer give in to the lobster merch. Make Springfielders ×3 buy lobster merch, and make Cookie Kwan sell lobster themed properties. And then you also earn 150 lobster meat, and this will unlock Web Lobster. So you get this as a building. So this is a wedding shop that sells wedding dresses, but it's also got a little lobster theme, so I figured why not throw it in. So you have that as a building. Homer tells Lisa that sadly this lobster merch has made him really hungry for a bit of lobster meat. Lisa is upset because Homer promised to help her protest, but Homer tells her it's just nature and you can't fight it. Maitre D asks Homer which one he'd like, so you make Homer pick out lobsters to eat. This will be at the Gillard Truffle probably, if you don't own the premium building. Make Lisa try to convince Homer not to eat lobsters. Probably also make Maitre D wait tables or whatever. And also earn 100 lobster meat, if you own them obviously. And you earn 100 lobster meat, and then you unlock the lobster tank. So you just get this little tank, the little wooden thing here with a tank on top. And there'll be a bunch of like little lobster, I guess, decorations. I mean, they'll kind of be like NPCs, I guess, but like obviously it will be a decoration. So yeah, get little lobsters in there, and maybe when you tap it they swim around potentially, or maybe like one of them floats to the top dead. Homer picks his lobster, but Lisa tells Homer to look into his eyes, look into his soul. Homer cracks. He can't eat them. They're too cute. Marge thinks they've both gone mad, and they both look disgusted. I'll tell you, the lobsters look disgusting, and with that, the town agrees. The lobster craze has ended. Cookie is kind of mad. She's kind of pissed off. So you make Cookie cut prices on lobster-themed properties. Make Marge criticize lobsters' cuteness. Make Homer quit eating lobsters. Make Lisa protest for lobster rights, and this, lobster right, as in animal rights. I'm not trying to be like a meme lord or anything. And then earn 150 lobster meat. And this will unlock a building called Your Name on a Lobster. So I think this is like a souvenir shop or something. Bit of a random one, but it had lobster in the name, so I figured why not throw it in. So yeah, you get that. Squeaky Voice Teen begins advertising for a new gourmet grocery store. Homer asks if they sell lobsters, and Squeaky Voice Teen says they do. Homer tells him he should be ashamed of helping the murder and consumption of lobsters, and he treats Squeaky Voice Teen very badly. Lisa tells Homer not to go after the little guy, just the big owners, but Homer doesn't care. So you make Lisa try to stop Homer, make Homer shout at clerks. You earn 200 lobster meat, and then you will unlock E.T. Gourmets, E.T. Gourmets, which is the sort of, like I said, it's like a gourmet grocery store. So yeah, fancy grocery store. I actually think this building would be awesome. I think they could actually make this look really cool. Yeah. And then Lisa tells Homer that they've forgotten what they were fighting for. Homer agrees he's gone too far, and Lisa tells him they need to focus their focus on Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns arrives to buy E.T. Gourmets, and Lisa says they need to confront him. So they do so. I don't really know what here. Maybe we'll just have like a little confrontation. But anyway, he agrees to stop dumping in the sea somehow, and he basically says instead he'll dump in the new playground or something. Homer and Lisa go to free the lobsters, but as they do, Homer is met by Pinchy. So you make Lisa free the lobsters, make Homer free the lobsters, make Homer reunite with Pinchy, and earn 250 lobster meat, and this will unlock Pinchy as a full playable character, because why not? And in the epilogue, Lisa thanks Homer for helping her with her environmentalism, and he thanks her for showing him how lobsters are real people too. Maybe like Lisa's like, okay. So you make Lisa think that's good enough, and make Homer reunite with Pinchy again. So yeah, that'll be the end of the event. So we've got some tasks. So for Maitre D, we've got attempt to fish out lobsters for 60 minutes. So this will just be a little outside the Ches Prairie. There'll be like a little lobster cage, lobster tank will spawn, and he'll be like trying to like grab the lobsters out, and maybe they pinch him or something. Complain about lacking tips for 4 hours. That will just be at the restaurant he comes with. Wait at tables for 8 hours, again just at the restaurant. Get attacked by lobsters. So this will be the same outside the restaurant, and there'll just be a bunch of lobsters like on him, like on his hand, on his arms, on his legs, and he'll be like running around with lobsters attacking him. And then steal the Gillard Truffles lobster tank for 24 hours. That will be at the Gillard Truffle, and yeah, he'll just be doing that, stealing their lobsters. And then for Pinchy, we've got paddle in his pool for 60 minutes. So the pool that you unlock in the game, like really, really early on, the little paddling pool that you have, that Homer has a task in, basically it'll be with that pool, with Pinchy in it, splashing around. Eat the goldfish for 4 hours, that'll be the Simpsons house. Free his lobster brothers for 8 hours, that'll be E.T. Gourmets, or Gourmets. Go for a walk with Homer, so this will just be Pinchy on a little lead and Homer walking him like he did in the episode. And then avoid the pot for 24 hours, avoid being steamed, like boiled to death. Yeah, so that'll be for 24 hours. So that is the event. Like I said, bit out there, bit crazy. I kind of went with a bit of an odd theme here, but I don't know, I think it works. I think there's some cool stuff in here. It's all kind of fits in with that lobster theme, so yeah, I don't know, I think they could make this work. So tell me your thoughts on this little update I made. Make sure to head over to the Discord and decide which event you would like to see next. There's going to be a vote, a little poll, so make sure to pick. Sorry, this one's a bit late. I've been traveling, so I might not be as frequent with videos, but I will get that top 10 Spuckler family members out soon for you. But like I said, tell me your thoughts, head over to the Discord, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, goodbye.